How's it going, guys? Why do I look hot and sweaty and probably red like a lobster? It is because I just got back from walking around a few kilometers around a pretty well-known area of BGC that some think is the most convenient, best area in all of BGC. So let me take you guys along for the ride and let me know what you guys think. Staying at a new Airbnb here in BGC. Let me show it to you guys. So called the Residences BCCT, just right next to the Surrenra Hotel. They got a nice lounge and rooftop bar up there. And then wonderfully outside you got a lot of honking horns. And that is all of these people that are going over here to SM Aura. SM Aura is one of the really nice malls here. I'm staying in this area because it's just a different vibe from uptown BGC where I've been staying more. You gotta love the honking horns. Not sure if you guys could hear those, but I feel like I'm in New York with all these taxi drivers. Like this guy that wants to run me over. Bunch of taxis there. You could tell SM store right there. And then outside, yeah, everyday BGC. Looks like these are a bunch of high-rise condos, but super convenient because here is the mall, literally just a few steps outside of my door. Good morning, how are you? Good, good. I don't know what this area is called. You guys might let me know. It might be called High Street area, or there's so many areas here. I'm kind of losing track of everything. You could just see how big this mall is. It is a monster. One of the great things about the area where I'm staying is it's just really convenient, not just here to SM Aura, and they got some great movie theaters here. So one of the things that I've really missed about living in the US is just great movie theaters. Here at SM Aura, they have these movie theaters. I paid like 590 pesos a ticket. That was about $10, something like that. The movie theater had these great seats that were like full lazy boy type of chairs. Here, I'll show you guys just the entrance here. Looks like, hi, good morning, Chief. Yeah, so these movie theaters, they just had really wonderful lazy boy type chairs. Came with like popcorn and a drink for 590 pesos. These lazy boy chairs were like the full recliner style chairs. Super comfortable. You could just push for the back to go back if you wanted to lay back a bit. You could also press a button just to lift your legs up, which was pretty nice. Just super comfortable. There's a little button to press if you wanted staff to come and bring you something. Western style movie theater, but imagine 590 pesos or around $10. That's what the drink alone probably would have cost in California. It's a great deal, a lot of luxury here, but for a super cheap price. Now, how much do movie theaters like that cost in other cities like Cebu City or Davao City? Yeah, they don't cost anything. You know why they don't cost anything? Because they don't have stuff like that there. That is the nice thing about living here. There's just a lot more on offer. All right, so look at this crazy intersection. Look at all the pedestrian crosswalks. I'm gonna die. Just kidding. I hope I'm not gonna die, but yeah, where I wanna go is over there. I don't think I'm brave to figure that out. So I'll probably just stick here unless I see one of these guys over there kind of waving me to go that way. You can kind of see everybody just hanging out with umbrellas. One, because most people don't want to get a tan here, and two, because it is hot, hot, hot. Always so hot in Manila. Even the white guy over there, I don't think he's worried about getting a tan. He's just smart, trying to figure out how to keep it a bit cool here in Manila, because it's just super, super hot. Whoop, do we go or not? All right, I think I'll live to see another day, guys. See, it makes me laugh, the foreigner guy. This is what is called adapting in the Philippines, guys. This guy just knows that it is so hot and better to just bring an umbrella. All right, what's that? So what a lot of people do is they'll just wait in a shady area like I'm doing now. If I don't have umbrellas, look at all these people with umbrellas. Believe me, it's not a rainy day. It's a nice, beautiful blue day, but everybody has their umbrellas on here just to make sure that they could stay out of the sun. I made it through this intersection. I didn't die. Now this is another condo complex that I was thinking of moving to over here. It's called Surrenra. And the great thing about this place as well, it's just big complex. They have, nice pools, and the grounds are just really nice there. And again, it's super close to SM Aura, so that makes it really convenient. Whew. A bit of shade now, so I'm feeling a bit out of place because I'm like the only dude that doesn't have an umbrella. I used to see people walking with umbrellas a lot in Cebu City. I just find in Manila that it's just even a lot more common here. Whew. I don't know. You guys could tell, am I breaking a sweat yet? I don't think so. Time check. It is 10:23 in the morning. Had to get a bit of work done from my computer. Really what I need to start doing is just rolling out of bed and going for a longer walk when it's a bit cooler. But a lot of my clients are on West Coast time in the US. If I'm going to respond to messages or take Zoom calls, it's just really most convenient to do that right when I wake up before it gets too late. But then the problem is it's just a little bit hot. Another good thing about this area is there's Ayala Market Mall. I haven't been in this place yet, but my understanding is it's just a little bit different. All right, this is part of Surrenra here as well. Another thing that I like about this condo complex is they have all these stores out here. So you can tell there's multiple levels everywhere of different stores where you can check things out. Just makes it easy to get everything done in a pretty small spot. And if you look back here, they have a lot of nice restaurants, everything you might want. Cold Stone Creamery. You don't see that every day in the Philippines. They used to have one in Ayala Mall. During the pandemic, they closed it down. I mentioned I used to go hang out there with my dad in Southern California because it got started there. And I heard that Jollibee had taken it over in the Philippines, but I was wrong. And one of you guys in the comments let me know that Jollibee actually bought all of Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. It's pretty cool to see that company really expanding. Back to Ayala Market. It's also just really, really big mall. I haven't been inside of there. Here you have one Surrenra. So I think there's two big complexes to Surrenra. Surrenra 1 and Surrenra 2. And so that's the great thing about that complex. It's just across the street from Ayala Market, huge mall. And just down the street, you saw I already passed SM Aura, where I am now. Ayala Market, nice Porsche. Ayala Market is supposed to be a bit more of a mix, not super upscale, just a little bit more budget friendly in my understanding from other malls. I want to go in there and check some things out, but I just haven't had the time. I feel like I've been so busy in BGC since I've got here. I've been having a great time. So we also got a nice Seda hotel over here as well. Sedas are mostly a great option no matter where you are in the Philippines. They're normally part of Ayala developments and typically are one of the nicer kind of hotels, nothing to like write home about. Exciting, always just really nice. We are near another area right now called High Street, BGC High Street. And this is an area that I've been to, but I also need to explore more. Always something new here in BGC to see. And so, hi, good morning. Say hi, welcome to
What channel, sir?
California Expat.
California
Expat. Please like and subscribe. All right, thanks, Chief. All right, gotta grow that channel any way you can. Just kidding. Actually, not kidding. A little bit kidding. All right, guys, this is High Street over here. Well, at least one of the entrances. For those of you that are used to Old Navy, this is like the only one that I know of in the US. Over here, you got Surrenra, you have High Street. So Surrenra is another great place to consider, just in terms of a place to live because it's just so close to High Street, Ayala Market, SM Aura. Same with the place where I'm staying now. For me, I was just really looking at what is a good place that I could live where it'd be really convenient. Yeah, you guys could see it goes down and down and down. Nice area, fully booked. One of my favorite bookstores here in the Philippines. Everybody is lined up. Wow, modern Mediterranean, something like that. I mentioned there's a lot of good Mediterranean food here BGCs. Those of you old school want to get your comic books on. Archie's. I haven't seen Archie's for a long time. I guess fully booked. Has a comic day coming up. So there's two main bookstores. Probably the most old school, well-known one is National Bookstore. It's where a lot of kids are going to go and get school supplies, stuff like that. Fully booked. It's great as well. So this is something you don't see every day in the Philippines. Yeah, little Lamborghini dealership. Hi Chief, good morning.
It's outside, sir.
Only outside? Oh, all right, I understand. I'm not allowed inside. Let's see, the reflection isn't great, so hopefully you guys can see okay. Some pretty nice baby blue Lamborghinis. Got a Porsche dealership over here as well. Again, I don't know how well you guys can see with my reflection. And then we got an Audi place over here as well. Very nice. Hi sir, how are you? Is it okay for my vlog?
Thinking it's inside, sir.
Not okay on the inside? All right, we're very secretive here. Hi, good morning. And last but not least, you got a bit of Bentley. There you go. There's some places you just can't vlog. Why is that? For me as a business owner, anytime somebody would want to stick a camera in my business or ask me what it's about, I'd be the first to say, please come and let me get you a cup of coffee. Some pretty nice cars in there. But anyhow, guys, this is just another great area of BGC that I wanted to show you. A big picture, just the BGC High Street area. And again, includes SM Ora Mall, Ayala Market Mall, BGC High Street, which itself is kind of an outdoor mall. Some of the better condos there are BCCT by Brittany Hotel, where I was, and also Surrenra 1 and 2, pretty great areas as well. Make sure and check those out as well. In a video pretty soon, I'm gonna make a final decision in the area where I'm living, and I will let you guys know on that. So, as always, guys, appreciate you coming along for the ride. Would love to hear your comments on different areas of BGC or what you think of what I showed you today. And as always, take care.